Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of Pathis, and we are continuing our journey to the world border. We're just a couple thousand blocks past what in the overworld would be 19 million. Would have been 2,375,000 blocks. We're a few thousand blocks past that. So yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. I spent the weekend pretty much just flying, and then I lost my internet on Sunday, so that was unfortunate. But we're back, and we are almost there. We've just got another, 125,000 to go to get to 20 million. So I will keep pressing on here, and I will see you when we are just about there. Alrighty, we are just about there. Just a couple hundred more. Oh, and there it is, right there. Awesome. Let me get the portal set up here, and we will do the signs. Alright, this is the 20 million waypoint. And the next waypoint is at negative 3,125,000 blocks in the nether, and that's the 25 million waypoint. Alrighty. And we were here on June 8th, 2020. Alrighty, let me get my inventory sorted out real quick, and we will check out what's on the other side. 20 million blocks. That means that we're going to be a third of the way there. That's a whole lot better than a couple episodes ago. Alrighty. Let's find out what's on the other side. Ooh, a swamp. Awesome. Let's check the chords and make sure. Oh, yeah, looks like it. Where is the exact block? Is it? Oh, I guess we're facing the wrong way again. Why? Why you gotta do us like that, game? Looks like it's this block. No, is it this one? It's that block right there. Ha, yes. 20 million right there. Well, we've got a pretty standard swamp here. Oh, wow. 4 tall sugarcane. Let's have a look around and see if there's anything important near here. Or if some of the terrain is starting to glitch up a bit. In a lot of the older versions of the game would really start to struggle as you got further and further out. But it seems to have everything pretty well sorted out when it comes to the newer versions. But not really a whole lot around here. We've got a nice big mountain over here, and I think I saw there was a forest over. Yeah, there's a forest over in that direction. But we had better sleep here because we do not want the phantoms to join us all the way out here. They are not a welcome member in our party. Well, look what we have here. There's a little witch hut. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I just saw the occupant wandering around. Where is she? Oh, there's her cat. Crazy cat lady. Oh, there she is. But anyway, that's nice. We've got a little witch hut here. That's not too far away. The portal's like right over in that direction. Very interesting. I'm going to continue to look around here and, I don't know, just kind of check out the area, get some fresh air and non-nether air into my lungs. And we're going to start working on the sign. So I will get back to you when we're ready to do that. As I was looking around here, I did happen to notice this, which doesn't look terribly unusual, but if I turn on my chunk borders, you can see that this is a chunk right here. So some of the generation got messed up. There's a cave back over here, but then the cave is supposed to continue going down this way. But for some reason the game said no. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna take back what I said about things getting wacky. But yeah, they may start to get more wacky from here on out. I just thought that was a neat little glitch that I found, and I will keep you guys posted if I find any other weird generation things like this happening. Now, as you can probably see, we've got a couple different, well, there's some things we need to do because this is all like just marsh and water and not great for building. So there's a couple things we could do. We could either like terraform this area and like pull this area out more with a bunch of dirt, or we could just build something out of stone or another material where the portal and like the platform is going to be. That actually might look a little bit better, so maybe we'll go with that, because otherwise if we just terraform the land, we'd have to grab a whole bunch of dirt and fill this in, and I'd like to get out of here as soon as possible. So yeah, I think I'll try to figure out what kind of like maybe stone platform we can build out here, and maybe if it should be like level with the water or maybe a little bit above. I don't know. I'm gonna do some resource gathering here, and we'll figure it out. What I did think is what we could use these vines for the sign. Maybe like have like oak draped in vines. That might look kind of cool. I'm not sure if we would use a different block for underneath. Maybe we would do something with these. Maybe we could use, there's enough sheep around here. Maybe I could get enough wool to dye the wool like light blue. Something to think about. I did have another idea for the sign. What we could do, since slime spawn in the swamp here, what I thought we could do, we wouldn't be able to get enough slime blocks to make like the entire thing out of slime, but maybe we could make like the commas or something out of slime. Though I don't know, these slimes seem to be spawning quite a bit. So maybe in theory we could make the sign out of slime. But it is rather difficult to collect here, as you can see. Everybody wants a piece of me. Excuse you. Those stinkers. They're camping my base. Yeah, well, just you wait till the sun comes out. Any more slime? Any more? Maybe? No, I don't want your egg, chicken. So I don't know how many of you started Minecraft a long time ago, or if you started playing more recently. I started back in beta 1.4, I believe. And I actually got on recently and tried out beta 1.4, and it's just a really different game, which is, I guess in one sense, really cool. Hostile mobs their AI is a lot more derpy. They just kind of jump around and they try to get you, but the skeletons are still pretty hardcore snipers. And it's kind of interesting. The combat is just really different. You I went into a cave and easily got myself killed. Even though I think I had iron armor. Everything. In one sense, it feels like the game has gotten easier. But maybe it's just the maneuverability of the player has gotten a whole lot easier over time. I'm not really sure. But the nights, they get dark. They get really dark. It's kind of interesting, like things I remember, like slime balls. Those are in the game, but they're utterly useless. And just a whole different way to play the game, I guess. It's interesting how you look at, like, how many features are in the old game versus the new game. And there's only, like, you know, as far as like features compared to like the newer game, there's just like not a whole lot to, I guess, do. But I think it's still fun, and it's very nostalgic for me. I started playing when I was, I don't know, probably 12 or 13. But as soon as I booted it up, I just got this sense of, wow, this is this is what I would spend a lot of my time doing when I was a lot younger. And you just get that very nostalgic sense. Maybe at one point we'll revisit some of the older versions of Minecraft. Maybe we'll do like a survival series where we move through the individual updates. That might be kind of cool. Okay, I think we have enough logs here. We've got plenty of vines. I'm gonna go collect a bunch of dirt. We'll probably only need like a stack of dirt. But I think we will use these slime blocks in something. Maybe we'll use it for like the little commas in the number. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I spent a few nights here, and I believe I have enough slime to make the bottom part out, so I think we will do that. We'll still use these. I have an idea for the kind of the base area. I have some scaffolding here. We are going to build it kind of out this way. Probably have to get rid of that tree, maybe. But we should have no problems going out this way. All right, let's get to building. Alrighty. Actually, let's see it from the front. Oh, hi. Do you mind? Rude. Ah! Sheesh. Anyways. Yeah, it looks pretty good with the vines. The vines will probably grow a little bit more before we leave. They'll probably start to grow over and kind of make it kind of look overgrown. I guess I have a few vines left if I wanted to get up there and maybe add some more, maybe on the sides. I don't know. I think we're good for now. Maybe I'll hop up there if they don't grow that much more. And I will start working on the platform. I think I'll make it kind of right here in front of the sign, and we'll have the portal over there. And we'll kind of make it at water level. Maybe have some like stairs that go down into the water. That might be kind of cool. But I will get on it. Alrighty, there we go. I made some friends. Oh, whoa. The bed doesn't render behind them. That's funny. Well, you guys gotta go. I'm sorry. Alright, but there we go. I use these lily pads to kind of make like this interesting floor. And we've got this all the way out here, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a little rim of water here. All the way around. Just to signify that we're kind of in a marshy, swampy area. You gotta use these stairs with the waterlogged stairs to kind of give it a, I don't know, nice, less blocky effect, I guess. But yeah, the vines have spread down quite a bit, so it's very mossy and overgrown, just the way I wanted it to be. There you go, little buddy. What do you think of this swamp out at 20 million? He's like, it stinks. Yeah, it does stink. Sorry, buddy. Hopefully there's some nice clean water out at the border for you to hang out in before we leave. And guess what we got? We got a music record. How ironic. It's the tune Far. Maybe we'll leave this out at the world border for anyone else that makes it out there, because they have gone a far way. Okay, enough dad jokes. Awesome. So I made sure this portal links properly, and I made sure my respawn point is set here, and that is all looking good. And I guess we're gonna go back into the Nether now. Oh boy, that's not good. That's how many bottles we have left before we are totally out. I don't know if that's going to get me to the next waypoint. I was hoping to at least get to 25 million with this much, but that's now looking pretty slim. We might not even make it half of the way there. Well, I guess we'll just have to see here. But I do need to heal up my elytra. I could try to do some math to figure out if that's how far that's going to get us, but that is definitely not going to get us to the world border. If we use that much up getting 1/3 of the way there, yeah, we would need probably a whole nother stack, or a line, I should say. Oh boy, not looking good. Well, I guess we'll have to figure out what to do when we get to that bridge. But anyway, farewell 20 million. Here we come 25 million. Oh boy. Well, that's the last stack that we have. We have 6 left before we completely use up our supply. That is not good. Oh, and maybe I wasted some experience there. Wonderful. Well, that's not good. Are we stuck up on here on top of the nether roof? Well, Nebo, is this where it ends? Is this where we fail? It was nice knowing you, buddy. No, I'm not being serious. We're gonna get to the border. We're gonna get there. Come hell or high water. Or something like that, I don't know. But we do have a problem. Because we are out of, well, now we're out. But I don't know if I want to completely use up my elytra, because I'd like to be able to fly around when we actually get out there. But it does pose a challenge. We do have a couple of options. Number one, we can try using XP from ore blocks. Over the past couple of waypoints, I've been collecting just just doing a bit of caving, collecting some mineral blocks, and we could use those. Hello? You be quiet over there. Or the other option is we could build a slime block flying machine. Now, this option would be much slower, but this option might be much more resource intensive. I'm not sure. I'd have to do some calculations to see if this is how viable this option is. This one will definitely get us there, but it'll probably take us way longer. Well, I should say, you guys might not even notice a difference, but this will definitely take way longer for me to get out there. Because with the elytra, we can fly much faster than a slime block machine could ever hope to go. But I think we'll probably start off with doing this. I'm going to do some calculations and see how feasible this is. If there's maybe like one material that we need to get, like some of these nicer ores here, or if we should just go for like the iron ore and gold ore because we can smelt them and then easily turn that into experience points to heal up the elytra. Well, well, well. Guess what I found? It always pays to check the wiki. So I was looking at using this as the most viable option. Just collecting ores and smelting them down or mining them to get the resources and get the experience, most importantly. But what I found looking under smelting, cacti gives you 1 experience point per smelted item, which is the same as gold. Now, this is a Java Edition only feature, but it does mean we can take advantage of it. And I did some checking around, and where we've ended up here, make sure we're on the right area here. Where we've ended up is very close to several desert biomes. So I think we should pop into the overworld and get some cactus. Well, I was correct. This is a savanna biome, which means that we should be fairly close to some deserts nearby. I just went ahead and slept here. But I'm going to go collect some cactus, and I'm going to set up some farms here. And we need to get about, if my calculations are correct, 4,345 cacti. And that is about 2.5 shulkers full. And then every time we need to repair our elytra, all we have to do is stop, take our furnaces out, get some coal, and gets the cactus out, smelt it up, and when we take it out, it'll heal up our elytra. And that makes it a whole lot easier to easily repair stuff and control the amount of XP that we're getting. Okay, so I spent some time clearing out some land next to the portal here. We just have to get rid of these trees, and then we can start building the cactus farm. And I picked a pretty simple design. Oh, my inventory is completely full. I don't need that. Just going to use like iron bars since those are pretty easy to get, and I have a whole boatload of iron with me. And we will get to working on that, and hopefully it will only take a little bit of time for us to be able to get back on the road. Nemo, I need to use this bucket, so are you cool with hanging out in there? Okay, cool. Alrighty, there's one farm completed. Got the water pouring down here into a collection tray that goes down to the hoppers and down into this sugar box here. And we just have to build... I mean, we could just stick with this, but It'd be much faster if I had a bunch more. I mean, that's good, but what if we had more? That's a little bit better. But I wonder if... Now that is what I'm talking about. Awesome. We've got 6 half-chunk cactus farms cranking right now. And they are... Hello? Is there a friend? Oh, hi. Yeah. But they are absolutely cranking right now. I've tried to equalize the amount that's in all of them so they're all gathering equally, so I can see basically what we have right now is a third. And we probably need to get, like, what? We need basically 2.5 stacks, so maybe, like, yeah, 2.5 lines of this shulker box, and we'll probably be ready to go. But it's going to take a little bit, but this is honestly absolutely awesome. I thought we'd have to stop every time and grind and cave and find all kinds of ores. And no, we don't have to do that. We can just do this, and we are all ready to go. So I'm going to AFK here for a while, but it's probably time for me to wrap things up. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Just want to remind you that you have a purpose, and just remember to be kind and patient with others, and I will see you guys in the next episode.